Adding all the event related data into a spreadsheet and then sharing the same sheet with your event management team is really a great help for them, because they will know in advance that what events are actually coming, what is their start time, what is the end time of the event, and so on. So they can start their preparation in advance. But copying the event details manually one by one into the spreadsheet is really a time consuming task. So I have come up with the solution using which you can add the event details from Eventbrite to Google Sheets automatically. So what will happen, every time you create a new event into the Eventbrite software, the event details will be added into the spreadsheet automatically in real time. So if you also want to set this automation for yourself, then come with me and I will show you everything step by step. Now to automate this process, I'll have to integrate Eventbrite and Google Sheets application with the Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation software. And I am an existing user, so I am already logged in. You can also create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from the sign up free button. And in the free account, you will also get free tasks to test this automation. Now, once you will reach to the dashboard, firstly, click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and then provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, I have provided. I have pasted the name as Sync Eventbrite Events with the Google Sheets. Now click on create and then you will notice 2 boxes in front of you. Okay, so these are actually trigger and action. Okay, and here the trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So whenever this happens, then automatically do this. Try to understand with an example also. Let's say whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, then automatically send an email via Gmail application to your customers. Okay, so this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are building an automation. And here, according to our use case, whenever any new event is created into the Eventbrite application, then automatically add the event details into the Google Sheets application. Okay, let us wait for this. Alright, so here I will select a Google Sheets application. Okay, so I have selected both the applications in this trigger and the action window. Okay, now the idea here is I'm going to connect to both the applications one by one with the Pabbly Connect software. Okay, so firstly I will select the trigger event, that is whenever a new event is created. Okay, you can also read the instructions. Triggers when a new event is created or marked as live. Now clicking on connect, clicking on add new connection, clicking on connect with Eventbrite, and then it will ask you the access. Because I am already logged in, so it is asking me for the permission directly. Okay, clicking on allow, and this is how my Eventbrite application will be connected with the Pabbly Connect. And since I am connected, here you can notice it has automatically fetched the organization name from my Eventbrite dashboard. Okay, and now I'll click on the save and send test request button, and then you will notice that it will start waiting for the response, which means it is saying that once you have clicked over the save and send test request button, do a test submission or record in that application in order to capture the response here. So basically it is asking to create a new event into the Eventbrite so that the details can be captured here as a response. Okay, it is asking to do a test submission or record, and here the test submission means creation of a new event into the Eventbrite. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Eventbrite, and here I am going to create a new event in front of you, and then you will notice how the event details will be captured via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let's create a new event here. So assume that I'm running some beauty course for which I'm about to create a seminar. Okay, so I'm going to provide the name something like seminar on beauty tips. Okay, so I have provided a name asking for the organizer, and it is also asking for several other details like what exactly that it is the type of event. So yes, it is a type of seminar. It is related to fashion and beauty. Well, here you can notice the information has been fetched automatically. Tags are also added automatically, asking for the location. So here you can notice I have also provided the location of the seminar, asking for the date and time. Okay, so assume that this event will be held on this Tuesday, August. Okay, that is 8/8/2023, and the start timing will be around 10:30 or 11 a.m. Okay, so I have selected the same, and this event is going to be a single event and it will end at the same day. So I have selected the end timing also for the same date, and 2 p.m. is going to be the end timing of the event. Okay, display start name will be the same, the display end time will be the same, time zone is going to be the same, the event language is going to be the same. Okay, so I think I have provided at least the basic details. Now I will click on the save and continue button, and here you can notice that one event is already created. I can preview my event from here, and then further I can also provide further details. Okay, so coming back to Pabbly Connect dashboard, and you will notice that as soon as I have created an event into the Eventbrite, all the event details are captured via Pabbly Connect in the response. Okay, so let me show you the details one by one. In this detail, I have received a configuration webhook ID, the user ID, the endpoint URL, the configuration action, and the API URL. So where are the event related data? So in order to fetch up the event related data, I'll have to add this Eventbrite step one more time, and with the help of the event ID. Okay, let me show you. In this particular response, we have received the ID. Did you notice this API URL? In this URL, I have the event ID, and with the help of this ID only, I am going to fetch other event related details. How you can do that? You will have to search for the Eventbrite application once again. Then you will have to connect Eventbrite with the Pabbly Connect once again, but before that, search for the action event, that is get event. This time I have selected get event, clicking on connect, and instead of going with the new connection, I am going with the existing connection because I have already provided this connection into my previous step, and now I just need to provide the event ID. Okay, so clicking on this particular field, and you will notice an interesting thing that all the data which we have just captured into our first step is visible here only. Yes, I don't need to manually copy this ID and paste it here. I can directly pick up this ID, but there is a problem. Along with this ID, I also have some extra words. Basically, my ID is packed with this URL. Okay, so I'll have to trim this particular text. I'll have to split this particular text, and then I'll have to fetch out this ID from this URL. Okay, so that is also possible with an amazing feature of Pabbly Connect, that is text formatter. Yes, with the help of text formatter, we are going to split this particular value. How you can do that? Simply add one more step, search for the text formatter, and in the action event, search for the split text and simply click on connect. It will be connected immediately. Now you will have to provide this text. Basically, we are going to map the data. Okay, whatever the above data we are selecting from this drop down, this process called as mapping. Okay, and mapping means whatever the details we are going to map here, these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time, asking for the separator. Okay, so with which particular value I should separate my text. Okay, so I would like to separate it with the help of this slash, and in the segment, basically you'll have to specify that which segment you would like to fetch. Okay, so how about I select this all? In this case, what will happen with the help of this slash, it will be splitted automatically. Okay, so clicking on this save and send test request button and wait for the response, and here you will notice that it has splitted down all the words which were actually joined with the slash. Okay, and here finally in this result 5 we have fetched the ID of the event, which I can easily map here. Now when I'll click on this field, you will notice that the most recent data is actually not visible here. Okay, so either you will have to refresh this automation, or you will have to reconnect your Eventbrite application, and this is how you can easily access the new data. Okay, so from this text formatter step, I am going to pick this event ID and map it here, and as I have told you, whatever the details you are going to map here, these details will be replaced automatically. Alright, so I have clicked on that button, and here you can notice the event related data has been fetched up, has been received as a response. Okay, you can even see the details, that is the name text is seminar on beauty tips. We even have the event URL, we have the time zone, we have the starting time, okay, we have the ending time and date, and we have the ID as well. Okay, so we have all the event related data. Okay, so the connection in between Eventbrite and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. And now onwards, what will happen, every time I create a new event into the Eventbrite, the details will be captured via Pabbly Connect instantly, because this trigger will instantly capture the new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. Okay, now finally I am going to send all my event related data to Google Sheets. Okay, so how we can do that? Well, the application is already selected. Simply select the action event, that is adding a new row. Okay, and just like we have connected Eventbrite and Pabbly Connect, now I am going to connect to Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. Okay, so provide the access of your spreadsheet, but I have provided this access multiple times. Okay, so I will go with the existing connection. You can also go with the existing connection if you have already built the connection in Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. Okay, so here you can notice my Google Sheets account is connected with Pabbly Connect, and whatever the spreadsheet I have created inside my account have started visible here. This time I am going to select this all schedule event spreadsheet. Okay, and as soon as I'll select the sheet, you will notice that all the column names will be visible here, which I have created into the spreadsheet, that is the event name, the ID, URL, start date, start time, end date and time. Here you can notice we have all the column names. Okay, in the select sheet, because I have a single sheet only, so it has got selected automatically. Now I just need to provide the details one by one from my previous steps response, and again I don't need to manually copy this data and paste it here. I am going to map it. Okay, and as I have told you, mapping is very simple. Simply open this drop down and select that data, and this is how the data will be mapped, asking for the event ID. Remember, we have fetched the ID from this text formatter step, asking for the URL. Well, we can get the URL from this get event step. Okay, so where is the URL? Alright, so I have mapped that also, asking for the start date. Okay, so here we have the start date. Alright, that is 8th of August, which I have mapped, asking for the start time. Well, the thing is, we do not have this date and time separately. We have the date and time into the single field. Okay, so you have two choices. Either you can delete these two extra columns, that is the timing of the event, and then you can easily update the data into the same fields, or you can split this particular value just like we have split our text. Okay, remember I have just shown you how we can split the values. Okay, so I have used this split text in order to split this URL. You can also select your date and timing, and as a separator you can provide the value as T. Okay, here you can notice if you will provide T as the value in the separator field, the date and time will be splitted with this T. Okay, currently I will delete these two columns and I am going to add that date and time into the same field. Okay, so I have deleted the same, but in order to fetch these changes, you'll have to click on this refresh button, that is refresh to fetch new items, and you will notice that both these columns will disappear from Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now here you can see we just have the start date and end date. We do not have other two fields which we have just deleted. Okay, so let us search for the end date and time also. Alright, so I have mapped all the important data. Okay, so this is the timing. Now I am going to click on this button and you will notice that how the details will be added into the spreadsheet. Alright, clicking on this button, fingers crossed and waiting for the response to be received. Alright, so the response is received. Let us come back to the spreadsheet, and here you can see we have all the details, but now why it is showing the data in this particular format, I'll have to check. I think I have missed some value. Alright, I have mapped the details in the incorrect format, because here you can notice I have actually left this particular data blank. Okay, so let me first map the event name, that is seminar on beauty tips. Event ID is here. Alright, event URL is here, the start date is here, and the end date and time is also here. Okay, so firstly I am going to delete this existing data, and then I am going to click on that button once again, and this time you will notice that the data will be added at the correct place. and here you can notice that all the event related details is here. So this is how now onwards, every time you create a new event into the Eventbrite software, let me also correct the formatting, the event details will be synced, will be added automatically into the spreadsheet. Let me show you everything one by one. We have the same details, that is the same event name, seminar on beauty tips. We have the ID also, we have the event URL, the start date and time. Okay, so now you do not have to share the access of your Eventbrite software with your team. Simply share the access of this spreadsheet with your team, and from here they can access all the event related data. Okay, and in order to automate this process, you need to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once. After that you can sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. And just in case, if you want to access this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of my automation into the description box. You just need to click on that link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access this workflow, this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues, and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.